So if you've been thinking about moving to Medley at Mirada, the 55 and better community at Mirada, now is the time to do it because they have an entire new section that is on the side of the lagoon, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Come on, let's go. So there are 3 products that you have available here on the lagoon side of Medley at Mirada. That is the Dayspring, the Sunrise, and the Aurora, all number 2 versions of that, okay? And it's number 2 because they have a brand new feature, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit here, but now is the time to buy into this community if you're gonna do it because the prices are really, really good. Let's start off by talking about the square footage range. You've got a unit that's just under 1,400 square feet, and then you have a unit that is at about 1,750 square feet. That is the Aurora model, and that is the model that has the second level with a separate loft. So that Aurora model at nearly 1,750 square feet is a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a loft. So it does have an upstairs. So if you're not an upstairs person, then you're not going to want that. It also has a 2-car garage in the front. Okay. You have the Dayspring model. That is the 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a flex space, and that is just at above 1,600 square feet of living area. That also has a 1-car garage. And then you have the smallest of the units, which is the Sunrise 2. That's just at under 1,400 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a 1-car garage. There is no flex space. Now, all of these homes have something new. They all have, and I'm going to show it to you in a second, they all have the awesome golf cart garage that is on the back of the model. One of the biggest upgrades that these villas have that are located on the lagoon side are the golf cart garages. They don't have golf cart garages on the original section of Medley at Mirada. They don't have them. So they added them to the back of the villas, which is so awesome. But I want to show you something that is not so awesome because it's going to be an issue for some people. Look what it doesn't have. It does not have any type of entrance into the main house. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that when you want to take your golf cart out, you have to leave, right now as it stands, from your front door and walk around, which is not really a problem so much on an end unit, right? But you have to walk around uncovered, possibly in the elements. We are in Florida and it does rain a lot here in the summertime especially, and you have to walk around to get into your golf cart garage, which is really one of the major ways that you're going to get around in the community. So you're going to have your umbrella, or you're going to have sunny weather, or you're going to have to get some sort of aftermarket key or lock for your slider because you can't lock it from the outside right now. So you could leave, but you'd have to leave it open, and then you could run across here. And really, for what it's worth, I'm going to switch this camera around here. An end unit right here, so it's not too bad. You just follow this around into your, but there's not even a, you're gonna have to walk across the grass to get over here if you didn't lock your slider, or you're gonna have to walk if you want it to stay on the sidewalk. You have to walk around and then go to your front driveway and then to the little sidewalk to the front door there, or you're gonna have to walk across the grass right there, or worse. If you're not in a corner unit, you're gonna be all the way in the middle here. You're definitely gonna want to get some sort of aftermarket lock for your sliding glass door. Okay, so getting back to this golf cart garage, and it is just fascinating to me that there's no access from the interior to the golf cart garage, but on the corner unit model, which would be the Dayspring, I'm going to show you where it is. I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's just look out the window here. This is the primary bedroom of the Dayspring, and right outside, that is your golf cart garage. Can you see that right there? Right? And so it's on the other side of this closet, the primary closet right here. Anyways, I think it's still a great idea for sure. I'd rather have the golf cart garage than not have it, but it seems like somebody just put like a Lego block right at the back of the villa and added it. I'm glad they did, don't get me wrong, but I have to let you know that's what you're working with. Can you cut through that? I do not know. I do not know, but just wanted you to know about it. Even though you're going to live on the lagoon side of Medley, you're still going to have access to the main clubhouse, the main pool, the restaurant, the pickleball courts, the bocce ball, the shuffleboard, the dog parks, the dog washing station. You're going to have the fitness center. You're going to have access to all of that. You're just going to pop in your golf cart or your car and you're going to just go on over there and use those amenities. It comes with all those amenities, but you're also going to have access to the amenities over here. It's going to include a lagoon side tiki bar, shuffleball courts, bocce ball. There's going to be a little cabana area, like a bathroom area, and then there's a private beach entrance into the 15-acre Crystal Lagoon. If you're not familiar with the 15-acre Crystal Lagoon, you definitely want to watch one of my videos that I'll pop up here. Actually, I'll put the entire playlist up here and you can take a look at what the Mirada 15-acre Crystal Lagoon is all about. But you'll have your private beach entrance. And listen, yeah, the lagoon is accessible by everybody else as well, but they're not going to have access to your private beach entrance. There's going to be, there's supposed to be either like a floating fence or an attendant or something along those lines. I think they're still working out all the details, but it's going to be, it's supposed to be private and only for residents of Medley. Because you know, when people see that tiki hut over here, they're going to want to swim over, but I don't think they can swim past a certain area, and I think that's going to be what prevents them from coming over and trying to get to the tiki hut. Now your fees for the month, and this is your average monthly fees, this is for HOA and lagoon fees, we're gonna say $538, okay? And that's what I'm being told by the Lennar rep. I don't have the breakdown for you right here, but that's what he was telling me today. That includes your lawn maintenance, your access to the clubhouse, your exterior paint and roof reserves. It also includes your internet, your cable, and remember I mentioned the fitness center? The fitness center over at the main section of Medley is a pretty awesome fitness center. And if you were to pay money to purchase an outside fitness membership that's close by, let's say at the St. Leo Wellness Center, for example, you're gonna pay definitely over $50 a month. But you know, that stuff adds up. The lawn maintenance, the internet, the cable, the fitness, all of that adds up. And so that's included in your $538 a month fee. Now, as a resident of Medley and Mirada, you're also going to get some perks. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description below that tells you what those perks are. One of them, for example, is that you're going to get 25 guest passes per year. And so that's just an example of one of the perks. For more information about living in and around Medley at Mirada, watch this video. My name is Allison Newland. I'm the broker owner of Platinum Properties of Florida, right here in San Antonio, Florida. I am here to help you. Let me.